Dynamite! Peace and love, peace and love. Welcome to another installment of It Ain't Personal. I am the host with the most. My name is Smitty Coleon, aka the Don Dada, aka When King Tut Talk. And on the right of me,
you already know, real easy. When I got it, y'all got it. When I get it, y'all get it.
And me, nigga. Y'all done gave me a mic. It's up.
Is your mic on?
Yes, it is.
Who gave her a mic? Who gave her?
You're
gotta go to took the executives.
It's a secret.
And this is It Ain't Personal, where we give you our opinions. We might hit you with some facts. We might just talk about you. At the end of the day, it ain't personal. It ain't personal.
Definitely starting this off.
It's been an eventful week.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
How's your week been going? Word.
My week been great. I'll tell you, it's been great.
Yeah?
Yeah, great. I like to read a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What you been reading?
I read a lot. A few paperworks here and there.
Paperwork? Paperwork? It's paperwork? What paperwork?
Some people file paperwork, so you gotta read paperwork. There's context into paperwork. You get what I'm saying? There is context into a lot of paperwork that goes on out here.
So who filed the paperwork? Your man, right?
Just come on and say what you want to say, bro.
Your boy filed papers. Yeah, your boy filed papers, man. I don't know. My goat would never. You heard? But
I don't think
it is what it is.
Cause that's not even like my goal, so I can't even say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to get into that. I'm just over here protecting the hate that comes onto a biracial man.
Nah, don't go there. Don't go there, man. But anyway, so all right, let's start it from the top. So of course, this week started off with a surprise drop from Kendrick Lamar, GNX, I believe as well, like 12 songs. Right? What was your first reaction to just the album coming out?
Surprised.
Yeah.
Shocking. It was kind of like, okay, all right. He must hear the talks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You do need some joints for that Super Bowl.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because we just not going to perform one joint. Let's act like one joint was just like the all of 2024.
Stop
right.
it.
You know what I mean?
He had joints before the new album dropped.
Not in 2024. No,
Usher didn't either.
That doesn't matter for you two.
Right. No, that's Rihanna.
No. Rihanna had no joints in 2023, and she still performed at the Super Bowl.
Neither did Dre.
Exactly. So that's cool. So what? Like, yeah, he had no joints. So he put
what's
out.
your point?
What's your point? What are you saying?
Yeah, he had to put out joints because you just can't perform one joint at the Super Bowl.
What do you?
This is a Grammy.
I think he
artist.
has the catalog to perform at the Super Bowl, but
you know, at the end of the day, let's be for real.
Yeah.
Even the mysterious people here, they are not Kendrick fans. They just became Kendrick fans.
Yeah.
The mysterious just became Kendrick fans.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even Kendrick fans. I think they just like what's going on right now. They're in the moment.
Yeah.
Let's be fact. These is facts.
Yeah.
Boy had a great year. Kendrick has a cult following. And that cult following now is just now being put to the forefront and put on mainstream. So I get it. I accept it. But I think that him dropping the album was something great to do because now he also has a few slaps on there. As, you know, not biased. He has a lot of slaps on there. He has, I like Peekaboo. I love Peekaboo. Shout out to AZ Chike. Say his name right if you're going to say his name. I love TV Off. And I like Squabble Up. Squabble Up would be my joint.
Yeah.
But the chorus a little mid for me.
A little mid.
I Squabble Up. We not squabbling up in the East Coast. We fucking you up. That's not my terminology.
Yeah.
It's just the terminology. Nobody saying the song. I'm not saying the song of trash.
Yeah.
It's just that's not my terminology. So it's kind of like, cool. Okay. I get it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he got a few slaps on there. Reincarnated, phenomenal. I think that was kind of like I like the artistic side of it.
Yeah, that's my favorite song off the album. Yeah.
Garden?
It was cool.
All right.
It was cool.
And what's the other one? The first track, I forget the name.
Oh, the intro.
Yeah.
Not the intro.
Whacked Out Murals.
Whacked Out Murals.
Yeah, Whacked Out Murals is dope. Yeah.
So it ain't personal. I like Whacked Out Morals. Whacked Out Morals will be cool to me, and this is just me critiquing on the music. Don't sit here like I'm deriding, the next person. Whacked Out Morals to me is cool, but I'm if you know me, and I said this countless times on the show, I'm a very big Eminem fan. So the switching of the voice tone, the low it up and the downs, like I'm cool on that. It's like, all right, I heard that before. I'm not impressed. As far as like the delivery, like I've heard that type of delivery before. Bars on point, beat selection great. You get what I'm saying? But it ain't really like, oh shit, I'm gonna run back to that. It's like, oh, that's a good record.
So do you like the album? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's a cool record. It's a cool album. Like I said, it got like 3-4 joints that I would like play Black Value. Besides that, but you also gotta really let take into the fact that I like what I like, and we have to be like really respectful to what people like. Because when you say you love Kendrick or you like Kendrick, you know what I mean. However, whoever like Kendrick, I get it. Like I respect that. So it's like I pull from what I can get jiggy with, and Peekaboo, and all the joints that I've said prior. Those are the joints that I really like, and the fact that I like as an artist myself. When I listen to the album, it's just like, oh, he put in work into that. He's creative with it. Like I said, Reincarnated is not something that I put into the 3 that I like. But when I listen to Reincarnated as an artist myself, I'm like, damn, he went there. Like he was being creative with it. Like you really had to like really think and be thoughtful to make that type of record. So I could appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I have an appreciation for GNX. I appreciate GNX.
Yeah. No, I think my take on it, I think it's a great body of work, man. From top to bottom. It might be 1, maybe 2 songs that I would probably maybe skip while I'm playing it, but all throughout, from the production, the wordplay, his vocal performances on it, like the same thing that you say that you don't really, not really a fan of, I love that shit. Why? Because nobody else really does that. Everybody else is monotonous. Everybody else is like one tone or auto tune. Nobody's even thinking to play with their voice. So I appreciate that because he's bringing something different to the table. To your point, it's not new. It's been done before. But who these kids are gonna learn from? Who's setting the tone? Who's setting the bar? Who's trying to be different? Who's being original in a world where everything is. I would say like the lines have been blurred where like a artist from Brooklyn might sound like an artist from Atlanta, or an artist from Jersey or from the Midwest might sound like somebody from Houston or from Cali. And this is the first time in a while where we're getting like a regional sound from a mainstream artist.
It's crazy how you said that, because what peeked into my mind just now was the fact that when you say that, it's just like, I think a lot of regions may not like solidified their identity, and the West Coast has always stuck to their identity.
Yeah, they always had a sound.
So no matter what, even if they may not have had like the regional sound or led within the last couple of years, or even like few years, it's been a while since the West has been the leader of the new sound. Right now, I just feel like, especially with Not Like Us and all the joints that Kendrick is dropping, and that's why I said I could appreciate it. I could appreciate what he's doing as an artist. You get what I'm saying? Because you're putting on your culture, you're putting on your coast. You get what I'm saying? And you're sticking true to it. You get what I'm saying? Something that I wish New York did. You get what I'm saying? New York can do something like that. Yeah. I just think that, I don't know why we don't do it. It's just a question we gotta probably like ask ourselves and look within. But I also feel like just the fact that he stuck to like a West sound, whether you from the Bay, Cali, or whatever, it's just like they all are riding for that, and he made it. He made it be known in that album. Yeah,
and he's answering all of the questions. From like all his past work has been kind of more lyrical, more thought driven. Now he's just he's making songs for the party. He had that track, the party, watch the party die, and then now he's supplying the music for the party.
How did you feel about the party die? I wasn't too like, it was cool. Like to me, it was like okay, but it didn't really stick for me.
Yo, first off, let me start off in saying, in this beef, I've said this before, I don't got a horse in a race, right? But you've turned yourself into OVO Easy to the point where like
Facts,
I gotta hold
Yo.
Kenny down, right?
Hold on,
I gotta
let me
hold
ask you a
Kenny
question.
down. Let me start off with that.
Where's my hoodie at? I
See?
need my OVO hoodie, please. Can I get my OVO hoodie,
Word,
please?
word. Yeah, you need that. It's the only
Send
thing
that.
you missing.
Send that.
But yeah, to the point. First, before I get to my point, yeah, I don't got a horse in the race. So now, just me on the outside looking in, I can appreciate somebody like Kendrick because again, there's really not much out there that we compare him to. Like he's very original. So with the Party Must Die, I feel like there's a time and place for everything. You could tell he's somebody who thinks a lot, who puts a lot of thought and effort into his music. And the Party Die was just for that moment, and that's also to line up to what's happening now. You know, I think while he drops that song, he knows that he has all of this coming. And it plays in because he mentions the party dying on the album. He's somebody who like puts a lot of crumbs in the music. There's a lot of layers. There's a lot of double meanings. There's a lot of symbolism in his videos, and it's a little weird to some people because it causes you to think. And there's a lot of stuff. You can't just. It's not just microwave to the point where you watch it once and you've seen everything, or you heard it once and you hear everything. No. You got to go back and you might hear something different the second time. To your point, you at first you didn't even like They Not Like Us. After a couple listens, it was told the total opposite. So sometimes, you know, some music is not as digestible in the
Mikey's
first
just being a
listen
hater.
as, you know. What you said?
Mikey's just being a hater. That's
That too.
it.
Yeah, that too. You've
he's
been hating on
extremely
Kenny.
biased.
Huh? You've been hating on Kenny.
Extremely
You've been
biased.
hating on Kenny.
So
Let the people know when we came here
Yeah.
today, you didn't even want to talk about this.
We came here to
Yeah.
play. So I just want to let it be known.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that. I've been hating on Kenny, but we're gonna reverse this shit. Y'all niggas been hating on Drake. Cause we gotta also look in the mirror though.
We ain't
Cause at the end of the
saying
day,
nothing about-
the same
we ain't saying
thing. The
nothing
same
about
thing.
him.
Wait. The same
Go
thing that
ahead.
y'all hold Drake accountable to, y'all do not hold y'all savior to. Y'all do not hold Kenny to that same type of accountability. And accountability is everything, especially in this type of climate. Right or wrong?
So that's
I
why
think
Drake is
everyone's-
suing Kendrick.
Huh?
That's why Drake has this lawsuit right now.
I don't think
Accountability.
wait. So let's get that right, because context is everything, and I love context, and I love for everything to be detailed. He's not suing Kendrick. He's suing UMG and Universal, and he's suing the nigga that Kanye called his baby daddy. That's what he's actually doing, and he's showing Kanye like that's not my baby daddy, because you know what niggas don't do? Baby moms don't go sue their baby daddies. They actually take them to child support. And you know what happened? And you know what happens? So when the baby mother take their baby father to child support, what does that show? The relationship is over. I'm not fucking with you.
Listen, he just don't want niggas performing They Not Like Us at the Super Bowl.
Alright, cool.
He feels like that's the nail in the coffin, and he'll do anything for that not to happen. Where we was at? What's up?
Either way, listen. I don't hate on Kenny, son. I want to just let it be known. Like, I don't hate on Kenny because I don't want, listen, me being an artist myself, I appreciate good music. If you ask me if a lot of joints have replay value to me, it don't. Unless it got a certain type of slap. But, hey, I grew up on Diddy and these niggas in the Bad Boy. I grew up in the Shiny Shoot era. You get what I'm saying? So, pardon me for liking what I like. You know, you like what you like. Right. You get what I'm saying? But I want to get this message across to everybody that's out there.
Okay. And what's that?
The more you tell me that I'm D-Rodding for liking what I like, is the more I'm going to look at you and just I'm going to keep on riding for that. Because at the end of the day, you're riding for what you riding. I can easily flip that conversation and be like, you're D-Rodding for this person. But I wouldn't do that. You know why? Because I want to respect the fact that, which I do with you. Even when you make a valid point about Kenny or you make a valid point about Drake, I'm receptive to it. You know why? Because there's no disrespect, no insult behind it, because you're making a valid point. And I can sit there and be like, damn. And then, even behind closed doors, I'll tell you, damn, bro. You get what I'm saying? Boy, you got to straighten up, bop, 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 did, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I think that when people tend to have these conversations, the more you sit there and try to, tell somebody the way they think it ain't right, or you try to disrespect the way they think, they're never gonna get to see your side. The whole purpose of it ain't personal. Like, yeah, you fuck with Kenny, but that don't make it personal for me.
Right.
I fuck with Drake. That you don't stop fucking with me for fucking with Drake.
Right.
Am I a pedophile? Am I allegedly a pedophile but still bumping? I'm still bumping Drake till this day. You heard? OVO Easy, send me my sweater, please.
I mean, you still
You
bump R. Kelly.
Huh? Say that again, please.
You still bump R. Kelly.
All day, every day.
Yikes.
All day, every day. What you mean? Well, I'm not supposed to. I'm not supposed. It's the music. It's the
Mute
Yo,
R.
it's your
Kelly.
choice, bro. It's your choice.
It's the
It's your
music.
choice.
R. Kelly.
Huh?
Mute R. Kelly.
No. Why?
Why you're separating the artist?
I'm separating the art from the artist.
Yo, he
and
was writing songs about his situation.
Let me tell you something right now. And that shit was slapping because until y'all niggas seen that nigga in court, y'all was singing it too. Y'all was singing it too.
Until we realized who
Until
he
you
was
realize.
singing about.
That's cool. So you know what happened when I realized? I said, damn, this music is still good. Because at the end of the day, is the music good or not? Let take away accusations. Is the music good?
I can't take away the accusations. I can't hold you. Like, some of those songs is good. If I hear it in passing, if somebody playing it, that's cool. Do I play
He
it?
literally was telling
No.
a little bitch, it seems like you're ready.
Like, yo, how old
Like,
was
come on,
was
bro.
Aaliyah? How old was Aaliyah?
Like, stop
And he
playing
was
with- stop
married
playing
to
with
her.
me.
Chill out. Wait for a second. We gonna.
I don't
double
even
back.
want to. I don't even
So
want to
are
have this.
you ready?
So what if?
Yeah.
So
For
what if
my
the man-
loving baby.
What? How old was Aaliyah? 15, right? 15,
What was the
14.
song- What was the song he said?
Yo,
for
bro,
Aaliyah?
she was 15. Seems like you
Ain't
ready.
nothing but a number.
It seemed like you ready. Nah, don't play that. Don't play that.
Play that.
Nah,
You
don't
know,
play
I was
that.
about to.
Nah.
So let me ask you a question though. If,
Yeah.
Like we said.
But you was talking about what? Accountability, right?
So what if? And me just asking, chill out. Me asking you because we said this on the last pod.
Okay.
What if some shit come out about Hove? You still bumping Hove? You still jacking Hove the way you jacking Hove? Because I'm still
Honestly,
jacking Hove regardless.
no. Honestly, if let's say it was the same situation with like Kelly, if it's that same thing, I can't jack Hove. And I thought about this since the last pod too.
Okay.
I can't stand next to that.
Okay.
I mean, I can't even support that. I can't even like hear you speaking in my ear, knowing that this shit went on. I can't. And Hove, everybody know I love Hove. That's But if that's next to you, if that's on your jacket, nah, I can't do it.
But you know what though? Let's stop bringing up that man name in these conversations.
Yeah, because
If
he's not.
nothing
He's not in
came
the
out, if
conversation,
nothing
right?
came out
Yeah.
about this man, ain't no lawsuits
Yeah.
been filed. You know, when it was that deadline in August, ain't nobody come out and say Hope
Right,
did this, Hope
it
did
would have
that.
came out.
I'ma
If it was gonna come out, I
come
think
on,
it
black
would've came
people,
out then.
black
Yeah.
people. Let's stop. Let's stop.
What you mean, like?
Let's
like,
stop.
So some ask questions. Like, so what came out?
If anything, if it happened,
If it
I feel
happened,
like if
of
it
course.
happened,
He has to be.
it would have
treated
came
the-
out during
Right.
that.
It would have came out around that
during
time when those
Yeah.
deadlines, when everybody was getting those lawsuits.
Yeah.
Not one
'Cause
person.
now you can't even file
came
those type
out
of
and
lawsuits.
said it was Hope.
So
You can't even file those type
can
of
I ask-
lawsuits
so
now.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah.
Why Drake can't get that with the whole pedo situation? Because that hurt.
Why
his-
Drake can't get what?
That hurt his brand.
Wait,
You know he was crazy. Being accused and somebody in a number one song in the country
Yeah.
calling you a pedophile. That hurts your brand. That hurts your business regardless.
It's because
so wait, let me ask
Drake
you-
been doing a lot of weird ass shit. There's a lot of
no.
videos showing
But where is
Drake
the
being
paperwork?
weird
Where's the
with
same way-
younger
no,
people.
The same way.
with children.
No, wait. Children. Where the children at? Please. So,
Yo,
wait.
Drake like young girls, man. Let's not. Drake like young girls. And if you pushing 40 and you fucking with 21-year-olds, you leave room to be embarrassed. You leave
Yo,
room to be called.
Shorty from Stranger Things.
Right, I was
Her interview alone
Yeah.
was
Stop
weird
it.
as fuck. Like, stop it.
Like, yo, she's underage. You texting her,
Talking about
you giving her
boyfriends,
advice
about
on what to do with her
boys, like-
boyfriend. That's
Like,
weirdo
come on, my
shit.
nigga.
That's weirdo,
Weirdo
shit. So
shit.
if I choose to call you a pedophile, it might stick because you've been doing
So
weirdo
let me ask you a
shit.
question.
Yeah.
It ain't personal. Is Drake a pedophile in your eyes?
Do I think Drake is a pedophile? I don't know. I wouldn't put it on him. I still wouldn't put it on him. But because of his behavior, I can't. I'm not surprised that has been used in a battle. He leaves that room. He left. He laid all that shit out on the table for niggas to put that in the battle.
So he left the room for people to be in a battle. But I just asked you a question: would you call Drake a pedophile?
Would I?
Yeah.
Would I call him a pedophile? If I'm battling him, yes.
Right. Exactly.
If I have to make a song to play him.
Personally,
if it's me or him, yes, I'm calling him that. Yes,
yes. Ask you a question. Personally, do you feel like Drake is a pedophile?
Personally, I don't know. I'm not gonna say no.
So
I'm not gonna say no. I don't know.
So the unknown.
Yeah.
So if you don't know about something, is it still cool to put accusations on somebody?
If we in a battle, yes.
No.
We
not talking.
But because you know why I keep going back to that? You know why I keep going back to that? Because that was brought up because of a battle. It didn't just come up like somebody was trying to do a smear campaign or trying to end him. No, we're having a battle. We're having an exchange. You remember that? Oh, no, you following up. Or, yo, drop the record. He don't got no record. Or where Kenny at? Kenny, we need you. Kenny, we need you. Like, it was all good and dandy when nothing dropped. Before Euphoria, it was all good and dandy. It was all, the boogeyman ain't real. Now the boogeyman outside, and now niggas want to file paperwork. No, bro. No, this is hip hop. This is hip hop. No. I would respect. Let me say this. I would respect if Drake was filing paperwork a year ago, right? Just on some regular shit. I'm trying to re-up, and they playing me. So now I'm gonna try to bring down the system. But don't take a L in the battle and out of your last lifeline. Because this is his last lifeline in this whole situation. His last lifeline is exposing the same label that got him to where he was.
All right, so why?
And he's also, my bad, I'm gonna let you go. Okay. And he's also exposing things that he's been beneficial of. Like he's benefited the most from this.
Facts. Why would I do it a year ago when this shit is in my favor? What's the necessary reason for Drake to sue these niggas when the relationship with Lucien and UMG is in perfect cahoots, when I'm in the process of re-ing up the 400 million plus some? Because you know what's craziest? Niggas said, yo, Drake working like a workhorse, Drake in the 360, Drake doing all this other shit. You know why? Because nigga, Drake went from dropping 2 albums in 1 year, doing two tours in 1 year, and niggas thought he was in the 360. Not knowing that Drake was probably just, you know what, let me hurry up and recoup these niggas they money real quick, let y'all niggas get y'all 400 million back, and now let me come back to the table, and this is what I want.
Right.
So now this is what I want, and I'm asking for this amount. And now when I'm asking for this amount of what I want, it just so happened that I'm in this rap beef with this other artist. I'm with this other artist that's actually under your label. Now, actually, we're under the same. We're both being funded by the same label, but it just so happens that you're funding this one just a little bit more. Now, I believe this is just me. It ain't personal, but this is just a personal belief. If Drake wasn't in renegotiation status right now, however this battle plays out, it plays out. But because the battle affects how I negotiate the money that I want, bro, that says a lot on how I move, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's just like, all right, cool. My nigga, you know what? I could take a L from you. I lose to you. But my business still gonna run. Case in point, the coaches said he lost to Pusha T. Did he lose to Pusha T? Because he didn't respond. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
But did that hurt Drake financially?
No.
This battle is hurting Drake financially. That's why, to me, and to like anybody that's really paying attention to the paperwork, it's a problem. Because I can lose to this nigga. But when that start affecting my bottom line, that is a fucking problem. Because
it's because he lost.
Because wait, it's not because it's not.
He lost like it was a significant loss. It wasn't like how the Pusha T thing went down. This was totally different on a different level, and so that I think that's why the label probably feels like they can't back him. Because do they really have faith in him that he can really come back from this?
If he come back from it, that's why he dropped the whole 100 gigs. And when he dropped the 100 gigs, he showed the label, and that's why he posted that post. When he dropped the 100 gigs, he showed Lucian, I could lose this battle, but I could still drop records and people would still fuck with it. Because No Face and them shit, No Face and that shit with him and Young Thug still did good with no fucking backing that they actually had to put it on DSPs. If they don't put it on DSPs, then you know right then and there, Drake is in trouble. Drake dropped 100 gigs on a whole anonymous site that the label said, nah. You see the traction that's going to the site. I have to put this on DSPs because I need to make money off of this nigga that's still under me. Now, when it comes down to the time for to me, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'll run with all the jokes. I take the jokes. Drake would accept the loss if this loss wasn't in the midst of him in negotiations. And the fact that it's affecting his negotiations with these niggas makes it look even worse. So when it comes down to context and how people perceive things, Drake in his mind, he don't give a fuck how the culture perceive things. He probably doesn't give a fuck how people perceive things. He don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, this is affecting the bottom line. When it comes down to big business.
Yeah.
And going back to how I feel, I do feel like this battle has tainted hip hop, the business of hip hop. Because now it's just like, why you think a lot of niggas probably want to double back to Drake? Future made it seem like he wasn't dissing Drake, knowing that you was coming at Drake head in that fucking article.
But since when a rap battle became corporate? Like, why is corporations being involved in a rap battle? Like, you lost. Take your L and keep it pushing, right?
Yeah. And it's also, this is Drake's fault.
Mm-hmm.
If you in negotiations to where you have to show your value, you shouldn't be getting into a rap battle. Before you jump into that rap battle, you need to weigh the pros and cons. If I win, of course, yeah, my number goes up. Yesterday's price ain't today's price, right? Mm-hmm. If you lose, what does that look like? If he loses in any capacity, whether it's let's say we take out the pedo shit, right? And it's just like, we give it to Kenny, but by a little bit. That still affects negotiations because he wouldn't be regarded as that top guy. It still tarnishes his image, and that's why I feel like his ego played a huge part in it. No. From him taking on, and we had this conversation before, from him taking on everyone, him ready to be in the middle of a battle when you're trying to negotiate this kind of situation. It was a bad move from him from the gate. It was a bad move from him.
So I 1,000% agree with you with Drake's strategic moves and the timing of his moves in this battle and his focus. Drake's focus is not fully on what it should be on because Drake is fighting multiple battles. When you fight in multiple battles, you can't really focus on what you need to really kill. And the person that he really needed to kill first was Kenny. You kill Kenny first, then you go after Lucian. Matter of fact, you kill Kenny, Lucian probably you don't even have that issue with fucking Lucian. But case in point, you going through with Ross because whatever Drake, if Drake wins, if say that the public says Drake wins that battle against Kendrick, if he goes to Lucian, he asks Lucian for $1 billion, you think he could turn him down? Lucian would not. He couldn't turn him down.
It depends, and let me tell you why. Drake is a great artist. He's a great songwriter. He makes good songs. But I don't think the songs that he makes today are as good as, let's say, 2018. Like, let's say God's Plan Drake, right? Okay. I call that the peak. Since then, he's been leaning heavy into new artists, leaning into other artists, like doing collabs and whatnot. I don't even know if he had like a smash #1 by himself since God's Plan. I'm really trying to think about God's Plan and like how that song performed, right? that, let's say around that time, he come in and asks for like 600, 700, whatever he's asking for now. That guy back then, 2018, let's say 2018 Drake, for whatever he asked for, they giving it to him. Even before this battle, early 2024 Drake, I don't think he demands that same number. I don't think so. Okay. And then now you get into a battle, your stock plummets even more. Now you really not getting the bag. So now what you got to do? You got to file papers. That's
why you got to end it
crazy.
on that though? Like I was with y'all.